Hi, everybody. I'm Charles Mead. I'm the Marketing and PR Director for the Capillary Council of the Boy Scouts, and I'm here with Tristan Kubik from the University of Texas, who's also a Conservation Awards Weekend instructor, specifically for insect study. And we're here at Lost Pines and talking a little bit, Tristan, about just the rich amount of activity that happens on a Conservation Award weekend. In your case, with insect study, it's a chance for scouts to learn a lot about these guys.
That's right. We never really have any lull in the insect study class. There's never a shortage of insects, and then the scouts' activity when they go and chase after them.
Right.
And that's a big part of one of the insect study merit badge requirements is to go out and collect 20 or more different species of insects, and we collect them and then bring them back, identify them, what potential helpfulness they can have to human activities, what potential harm they could pose to human activities, and then a bunch of other requirements for the merit badge.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned that because in one of your examples there, the cockroach, I'm sure my wife would be happy to talk about ways to eradicate them. But the roles of different types of these guys, it's not a matter of they're good ones or bad ones. They all have some kind of purpose.
Correct. Some insects, we view them as less than helpful. Certainly cockroaches and termites are great examples. But other insects like honeybees are absolutely critical. And, many folks are allergic and can get stung, but we still need their services to supply food chains. Anything from chocolate to mangoes to apples require honeybees.
And so, in particular with insect studies, so and you allude to that with bees, right? There's but part of what scouts learn in here that's important is the way that these guys figure into the big picture and why they're important. And for the rest of what we do in scouting in terms of taking care of the outdoors and understanding the way that ecology works, what are some of the things maybe that you might say are the most important lessons that this merit badge teaches to young people?
The world, the title of the talk that we go through in order to meet the merit badge requirement is called Earth, Their Planet, Not Ours. And that's very true. The planet that we live on is dominated by these organisms. And just because they're smaller than us and sort of, under our feet does not mean that they're insignificant. And there's a really powerful lesson going into that, just being more observant and more appreciative of some of the things that you could very easily take for granted as you go about your daily life. And I love, sharing that lesson. I always end the talk with, teaching ourselves and each other not to step on these organisms or be mindful where we step is just as good for the insects as it is for us. So, that's perhaps, one of the biggest, or you could say smallest ideas that come out of this. It's a small world after all.
Sure. Don't everybody sing at once. For the folks who if maybe they're interested in this topic, Conservation Awards weekends that we do in the fall and the spring, and you've been out here for numerous of those. From what you've observed of sort of the event at large, what would you say to scouts who maybe have thought about coming out but haven't made the trip out to that program?
It's a great opportunity to do something like this. It was programs like this when I was a scout and when I was their age that continued to get me interested and explore avenues that I might not have explored myself. So if I've never seen a scout frown with insect in their hand.
I imagine
It's a tremendous amount of fun to come out here and get an opportunity to see these cool insects. And every year we get a different group of really big, really bright and exciting insects at some of our traps and whatnot. So it's always a wonderful pleasure to come out and just see what kind of insects are out and about.
Excellent. Well, so we've got the Conservation Awards weekend that happens in the spring and in the fall. We'll have the Spring 2024 event opening for registration pretty soon. We invite you to check that out at our website, bsacac.org, or look on the homepage right now, and you can register for our Total Eclipse event that's happening in April of 2024. Tristan Kubik from University of Texas, thank you very much. And everybody, come and check out those programs and all the programs that we have in STEM.
Thank you.